Thank you very much. Well, good morning, Mike. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Well, thank you, Roger. How are you?
I'm very good. It's Friday. Made it through my first week back, so I'm good.
Yeah, and it's really hot outside.
It's very hot, and it's hot for Boeing as well right now.
Yeah, they had a very interesting announcement late Thursday that they figure to get the Boeing 737 MAX jets back into service before the end of the year, which caught a lot of people off guard, considering the airlines have been pushing back the time frame that they expect that plane to be back in service. It still has to be certified by the FAA, still has to get pilots trained up, likely with flight simulators in this case. But do they hit that target? And then you've got the public perception of flying on those planes. A big job for Boeing to get the public back on side, so to speak, after two fatal crashes. The other thing, too, Roger, is that Boeing is going to write off $5 billion against its earnings because of the issues with that plane. But for a company that size, that's literally it's not a rounding error. I don't want to diminish it, but still,
it's not as big as it sounds.
Yeah.
But it's still, how do you overcome that fear from passengers?
Yeah, this is the thing. You have to figure that this is going to be the most widely tested plane in history and give the pilots back a little bit more control as opposed to the computers.
All right, we'll see what happens with it. Chevrolet Corvette.
Yeah. Yes.
This car, they say dollar for dollar, is probably the best sports car on the planet still, right?
Starting price, they just unveiled it, big ceremony last night, less than $60,000 US, which for a supercar is really good.
And look at that look on it. It's very Euro.
Mid-engine for the first time ever. So you're not going to be able to pop the hood and show off the, 500-plus horsepower
on the little
over the front tires. So this is going to have probably a very different driving feel than the previous generations of the car, when you put the engine behind the driver instead of the front.
Yeah, that is a complete remake of it.
It sure is. And like I say, very European.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. Let's save our pennies up. We can alternate weekends with it, Mike.
Need for speed.
All right. Thank you very much. So have a great weekend.
You too.